Good evening and welcome to the ninth appointment of 5Pins4Dummies, a broadcasting in cooperation with the Italian Federation, Fibis, with the CAB, the UMB. Our aim is to give the possibility to the foreign players to learn, develop and improve their knowledge of the 5 and the 9 pins. Thanks also to our producer Mirko Bianchi, our director, and this evening I have with me a very nice player coming from a small country, but with very big players, as I can say. The guy is the one that you see here is Giovanni Susca. Now we will see. He was born in Bari, so in Italy. He's always qualified in the international tournaments. 4 times Luxembourg national champion. We can see always him playing all around Europe, all over. In any kind of European tournament, World Championship, European Championship, and so I have the great pleasure to have here with me that guy. Ciao Giovanni.
Hello. So,
Hello Giovanni. So just introduce yourself and tell what are your feelings about that experience that it's quite new for you, okay?
Yes, at first I want to thank you, Luca, to invite me in your program, and also Fibis and the Federation, and also Bigger Channel. For me, this is the first time that I have this opportunity, so I hope it will be nice for you and enjoy.
Yeah, it will be a very nice chat with you. As always, I will speak in English, so you will be able to translate and to ask me also any kind of question. You will translate into your language, which is Luxembourg speech.
Luxembourgish, yes.
Luxembourgish. I think I will not understand a single word, but it's not related to me, but to all the Luxembourg players that I knew quite well because I've been there to do the youth camp in Dudelange. And so let's start to see an amazing match between Daniel Riccardo Lopez and Michelangelo Aniello. A fantastic game played in Massafra, close to Taranto, southern Italy. This is Daniel Lopez, and the other guy that we see on the left side of the billiard is Michelangelo Aniello. Aniello, as we know, one of the most talented players, world championship. It's been a world champion, also a European champion. Daniel Lopez won a lot of tournaments, runner-up several times, both in European Championship then in World Championship. Let's see this amazing game. A lot of talent and also a lot of technique, and we have surely to learn something this evening from these players. Me too. It will be Lopez to start with the whiteboard. Yeah.
Yes, this will be a very interesting match. Much technique and many players, many shots. Also das wird wirklich ganz flotte Match, weil da sind wirklich 2 Spieler, die wir auch ein bisschen kennen, und wir wissen, dass die auch einen ganz guten technischen Know-how für dem Spiel da und noch ein ganz gut Prof für die taktischen Resultate.
You see, the start, the opening is quite always the same for all the games we saw during these appointments with 5Pins4Dummies. So the reply from Michelangelo Aniello was quite good, but then Daniel Lopez was able to play a very nice front shot. He could have been doing also 14 points. He did 6. Then this is even the reply from Michelangelo Aniello, quite the same play, only 2 points. This is the start of the match, so they are even not so hot, the players, as we can tell. Let's see what will be happening over here. Again, a front shot for Daniel Lopez.
Ja, also den Match, den huet lo ganz flott ugefangen. Du war den Daniel gesinn, den huet lo direkt 14 Punkte gespielt. Tempo fantastisch.
Yes, here again, Aniello is not able to see maybe the full part of the ball, or maybe, yeah, let's see, because it's so quite all the ball. Yeah, absolutely. 10 points, was passing very close to the pin to do that kind of shot.
Ja, dat war wirklich op der Maximum, op der Limit, den net fertigprcht de Ball so gut ze kontrollieren, dats den Tempolo perfekt fir die zwee fir Temposition.
And here we see that Daniel Lopez could also play a front shot, but decided to go for a two cushion. We saw during the other broadcasting that this is the start of a different game, so we start playing in the corners, and let's see how Aniello will be solving that first trouble with a two cushion with English. And so now we will start seeing this kind of tactic game, and we will see who will be able to gain pins and take advantage of from that from that play.
Ja, also die Partie die gëtt jetzt ganz taktisch, an du geht et Tremsfirlo die beste Position herauszufannen mat dem besten Tempo, weil die zwei Spieler die wirklich alles an ihrer Tasche, und du geht es just nach Millimeter.
We saw two similar shots, which are basically a mid Garuffa, so it's a mid English to play this two cushion with the reverse shot. The aim is always to do the external pin, just like Aniello did, because at the end we will find this kind of defense. Whether that one is a full Garuffa, and this is an incredible shot from Daniel Lopez.
Ja, die zwee Steis fir Drun, dat waren 2,5 Garuffen, an so geht et Drëms fir dann am Tempo die bassen Skeel am besten ze treffe fir dann eng Defense ze hunn.
Same shot for Michelangelo Aniello, a little bit short. Maybe we'll find a defense through the red ball. Let's see if there is enough space to play a front shot from Daniel Lopez, or if we will go for a one cushion shot, which is the solution that Daniel choose for. 6 point and very good defense. Now I think that Michelangelo will have to go for a three cushion and direct shot, cushion shot, I'll say.
Yes, he chose this solution because the red ball was on the cushion.
You see a little bit too close, this three cushion from Michelangelo Aniello. The speed was good, absolutely, but now with no pins, Lopez can play a two cushion or a three cushion. I think a two cushion shot, which is in Italian called striscio. So it's long rail, short rail, and he has just decided if he wants to take the opposite ball after the pins, or just like in that case, to the corner. So we start again within the corner game, just like we saw 3 or 4 shots ago.
Ja, die dote Position, die war perfekt für dann die Stricho zu spielen, dass los den dann die zwei Ball dem Moment wenn sie sto bleiben, dass sie dann an der Diagonal.
So Michelangelo had to go for a 2-cushion shot. He had to turn a little bit around the pins. Nice shot, nice tempo, and quite a good defense for Michelangelo Aniello.
Ja, huet den Aniello missen enke Köbessen niewe fir kënnen do die kleng Parabol zu spielen. Tempo war perfekt.
This is again a very nice shot from Daniel Lopez. It seems quite easy to play this 3-cushion shot, but it's you have to give the right tempo on the shot. Otherwise, it's coming too close or too large within the pins. So it will be easy to do a mismatch.
Ja, also die Giroen do, die sind ganz schwer, weil du hast ein Tempo maßgebend, wann zu fest oder zu los gespielt wird, da gött dann entweder zu kurz oder zu breit, also zu weit.
Again, quite the same shot.
Jo ma ball de selchte Stos auch en Giro und da geht doch drums fir den Tempo so zu spielen.
This is a defensive Giro shot because the aim was maybe to do the red ball, but again a little bit short. Now I think that Michelangelo Aniello has the possibility to come back.
Ja, de Giro de war op der Defense baséiert, dann do war just den Tempo lo bisssen ze los. So kann den Michelangelo lo den dort spielen an wann den Tempo stimmt, dann net noch eng Defense.
Nice shot and quite a good defense for Michelangelo Aniello. Now only 5 points between the two players, and Daniel Lopez has to go for a 2-cushion. Let's see if he's going for a 2-cushion with English.
With spielen lo zwe
slow speed. Good speed, but not a good direction. So now Michelangelo Aniello has the possibility to gain over this situation. 6 points and comes ahead 31-30 in this set. So we saw that tactics make the difference between the two players, and in some part of the game they can take advantage from this kind of choices. This is something that we all have to learn from. And this is incredible 2-cushion shot from Daniel Lopez.
Daniel spielt e ganz flotten an ganz präzisen Zweebänner as Mac op der grosser Distanz an dat do as wirklich Taktik pur.
Again here, mid Garuffa for Michelangelo Aniello. Maybe Daniel will see the full ball to play straight on the filotto.
Ja, he gesagt de Ball nicht ganz so, dass sie kann eng Attack spielen mit 3 Passagen. Und den ist wirklich perfekt. Tempo aber fantastisch.
Perfect shot from Daniel Lopez, 10 points. Both balls are close to the mid part of the table, and again Daniel Lopez in advantage from Michelangelo Aniello. But also here the only difference has been made through this half Garuffa, where Aniello took 2 points, but left the possibility to Daniel Lopez for an quite easy reply, and now there are 13 points between the two players. Here a one cushion shot, not lucky from Michelangelo Aniello, because the aim was exactly to do the red ball. The aim on that shot should be that one, so to 4 points and just to put the balls quite close to the corners. Also here again, Daniel Lopez has the possibility to play straight and take advantage for the match. Only 2 points in that case.
Huet Aniello keine Chance gehabt, weil den hat den Express also net den op Brot gespielt an den ass Lachgangen an dodurcher ass der Ball och op die Kurzband kom, so konnten Daniel replikéieren an dann die ja.
Also here again, not lucky again, Michelangelo Aniello.
Yes, but this is a very bad moment for Aniello, because 2 times he don't touch the red. Yes. So the position for Daniel is easy. This shot is very hard, but it's playing very good. Very, very good.
8 points, but the keys on the third row. In any case, 23 points between the two players. And now Michelangelo Aniello has from this situation in that set.
We see this just in this moment when he don't touch the red ball. So Daniel makes much points, and I think he wins the first set.
But also here, a nice play again from Michelangelo Aniello. He took the ball too thick, and it was a 3 cushion shot to come back on the mid part of the table. Even if he did no points, it was an amazing and crazy shot, in my opinion. But surely he was going for that choice because he had to find the pins and also a comeback from an unpleasant situation again.
Yeah, this is his first error, I think. Big error.
Yeah, he was trying to get just a quarter of the opposite ball to do pins and to do the save. At the end, there was no other choice, as we can see and imagine. And again, now Daniel has the possibility to close the match, to close the set, and is exactly what he was doing. So 1-0 for Daniel Lopez, and first set gone for him.
One question: this error from Aniello, in this case, you suppose it was not a good preparation for him, or it was maybe the table or the balls? I don't know.
No, you have to consider that you have to turn around the pin and aim a quarter of the ball, because any other part of the ball will let you lose. So you are playing really a tough shot on a very, very little part of the other ball. You have to try that because of the situation and because you have to find something very strong to come back in a set with this kind of player. So the choice was absolutely good, and okay, you can also do this kind of mismatch. It's in my opinion acceptable. You are playing not an easy shot, and it's okay. Here,
but
we see
it's easier.
Some kind of
it's easier on a new table, or
on a new table is not easier because the ball is a little bit sliding, a little bit much more
sliding.
on the table. Yeah, it's sliding a little bit much more than on the used table. On the new table, it's not
Maybe
easy to find.
yes. This is fantastic. This one,
This is
fantastic shot.
amazing, not only fantastic, amazing shot,
Yeah.
which one we call sponda palla, and
This yes.
it's yeah, exactly. Three
I
pins,
pre-
8 points, really amazing.
yes. I prefer Spondabilia.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
This
So
yeah.
basically, you play with
Really
reverse English on the long rail, and you get
yeah.
the opposite ball, which is opening
Yes.
because
Two opening,
this
yes.
is playing. This is creating
Yeah,
some
also
kind
the
of space.
space, yes. And to give him the place to go, yeah.
Yeah,
Dat ass e Ball muss mat kontrefé gespielt gin, well den anderen den zweete Ball ass bei der Band an dat muss unbedingt so ein Tempo kreen, dats de just Platz huet fir dann la ze kommen an de Konter ze
but
kreen.
also here we saw that the replication from Daniel Lopez was not an easy shot. One cushion shot to play with this kind of speed to defend, to get into a defensive position. And also the same for Michelangelo Aniello. It's a very defensive game. We don't have to think that this is absolutely by chance. They are playing that way. Absolutely that way.
Also dat ass wirklich so gespielt mat dem Tempo, dat ass lo net eng sehr vu Chance, weil dat die Dopositionen die mussssen so treiert gin, weil dat garantiiert dann am besten dann eng Defense.
Another defensive shot from Daniel Lopez, one cushion shot with the English and two balls close to the mid part of the table. Now, Michelangelo Aniello is going for a fast two cushion shot.
Du hast wirklich unglücklich. Ja.
He took the ball from the wrong side and was losing 7 points in that case.
Ja, net de Ball op der falscher Seit kritet an du huet noch du duer nach mat Sänger ass nach duch den Daniel se Ball auch nach duch Kehlegang so 7 Punkte verloren. Na spielt den Daniel e fantastischen Giro ein Garufare
Exactly. So it's a three cushion shot with this kind of speed where the opposite ball is coming back from the fifth rail back to the pins, close to the pins, and in that case also doing one more pin.
Ja, an dem dote Fall ass 3 Bänder gespielt, awer dann so fest, dat no der 5. Band mat Kontrefé ëmmer opkënnt bis an der Lächter keen.
Also here, three cushion shot from Michelangelo Aniello, and just to get close to the opposite short rail, it's a nice shot, and then Daniel Lopez is playing one cushion shot on the pins. Also because he had the possibility to consider that the red ball can also help him in a defensive position. Let's see if this red ball, sorry, is doing. Yes, is doing that. And because the easiest way for Michelangelo Aniello is to play on one cushion shot.
Very good shot.
Absolutely, very good shot. Nice tempo.
Yes.
Also here, nice shot from Michelangelo Aniello, but again, three cushion shot for Daniel Lopez. This is amazing because he was aiming to get his ball close to the corner, so it's a defensive and attacking shot at the same time.
Dat waren Defense an Attack an der selchte Moment, well sein Abziel war fir sei Ball am Eck lein zu. This is also fantastic tempo.
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
This distance, con questa distanza.
Two caution shot for Daniel Lopez.
This is not easy,
Look,
but it's
absolutely
very lucky.
the opposite way around. So.
Yes, and he's very lucky. Da hat
Yeah.
wirklich ganz viel Chance.
Could have been for sure worse.
Durch den Effet geht es just auf ein Kehl. Ja.
And also here, 2 points for Michelangelo Aniello. Could have been more, maybe with a different comeback for him. Let's see now the choice of Daniel Lopez, if he's going for a defensive shot, for a two caution shot, or if he will be also aiming to the red ball with the.
Yes, probably forced a little bit to take the red.
Yes,
and that's because
he forced to take the red. He wanted to do a 4 caution shot, not this way, yes. Because the comeback would have been on the back of the pins again, just like on the 3 caution that we saw some shot ago.
Yeah. Ja, du huet de bësse misse forsäier, well er woll unbedingt die Rot mat trennen an du duche as awer den Neck wie kurz gin, aber am Retour ass er mi duch Kehle kom.
Front shot here for Michelangelo Aniello, 10 points. I think also a very good defense for him, and was able to come back again in the match.
Ja, also mat dem dote Stoß kann hien unbedingt Punkten an sie sinn praktisch gleich. Men nur dawer kein Defense, du dats den anderen awer extra 3 Beiner spielt.
No defense, voilà. 3 caution shot, 12 points for Daniel Lopez. Exceptional way of hitting his ball to get also the red ball. Amazing, really.
We call it amorti. It's from the French guys. When you stop your ball and the other ball goes on the table. In Italian, I think it's mozzata. Yes?
It's called Giro di Colpo in that case, not the mezzo colpo, but the colpo, because you have to get a lot of reverse English just to get the red ball again, because you have to come very backwards to arrive on the red ball again. It's a nice solution for Daniel Lopez.
Yes, tempo is fantastic.
Tempo is quite fantastic, because he could have been doing pins or that kind of position at the same time.
It is as wirklich fantastisch, weil die 2 Bälle, die dürfen nicht iwwer mit, und das ist genau das, was hier du möcht. Huet den Aniello natürlich auch ganz viel Glück, an Tempo hilft ihm noch dabei.
Nice shot and nice tempo for Michelangelo Aniello in that case, and a very good defensive position. Also here Daniel Lopez has to go for a 1 caution shot, and then let's see if he will be aiming for a 2 caution or for a 1 caution shot, 2 caution again. It's a defensive shot, So now the balls will be arriving on the mid part of the table, and Aniello will have to go for a two cushion shot with English and with.
Ja, du hast lo den Stoß mat Maximum Effet, du hast de Ball net so getroffen wie soll, an den Daniel eine Opportunität für ein Giro zu spielen. Bis op den Palino, also der rote Ball.
Again here, another amazing shot from Daniel Lopez.
Exactly.
The same one that we saw before with 12 points, now 13 points for him.
This is a bad message for Aniello, I think, because this set will be very hard for him.
Not easy for Michelangelo Aniello to come back and to find a defensive position on that shot. But let's see, because we know that between these amazing players, it's always not written the end in any match and also in any set.
Ja, also hat den zwei Spielerei als nächstes Idee bis auf den letzten Ball, so dass noch kann nicht so wie der Matchlo kann ausgehen. Wahrscheinlich wird Aniello sich am dritten Satz zusammen rappen. Das gesehen wir mal.
So here 4 points for Daniel Lopez. Aniello was trying to do a front shot with the arrival back again on the pins, because it was the only way to find a defensive position. I did only 2 points. If it was scoring 10, it would have been very, very difficult to come back again for Daniel Lopez. Now he has an easy shot to close also the second set. And now we are 2-0 for Daniel Lopez.
Yes, the tempo from Michelangelo was perfect. It's just a little hard shot, so he couldn't have the defense position.
No, he would have found the defensive position only if he was doing the first pin, also the other 3-1, because he had then to come back really in a strong defensive position, and also because it was so tough to come back again on that set where Daniel Lopez was doing 12 points on a 3 cushion with within the red ball, so 3 pins and the red balls, and in the other case 13 points with the 2 red targets, so red pin and red ball. So third set, let's see what Michelangelo Aniello will be doing to come back from this. And the start from Daniel Lopez is that one, so he's getting into the back of the opposite ball just to keep his close to the short rail. Aniello was trying to find a solution just to put the white ball on the opposite short rail. It was fine. He found out the keys, and so it's in any case
but it was a
good position.
It was a positive kiss, because the yellow ball goes in the corner. Often it goes to the pins. After
basically, Daniel is right-handed, so it's not easy for him to find a player he can play straight one ball to the other, or he's taking the extension or the long cue, as I imagine. I always recommend to play straight one ball to the other, because otherwise you lose the line between the 2 balls and the line of the shot. So this is absolutely what you should do when you are not able to find the way to play straight with the body, straight with the aiming line. Not easy to play with the long cue, but a nice shot for Daniel Lopez. Let's see Aniello, but because here with this one cushion shot with English can start can start a defensive and tactic game again. So both balls in the corners. The aim is to get the player's ball on into the corner, and the other one in the other one in the opposite one.
Yes, versucht lo wirklich mat der Taktik den Daniel zu destabilisieren an unser ans Spiel zu bringen.
Now Lopez will try to play a two cushion shot. He can also find a kiss maybe and to find a position.
Ja, also er ist wirklich net viel Glück do bei dem do Ball. En plus braucht Aniello just drauf zu spielen.
He just found the kiss on the first rail, not on the second one, and then Aniello was able to play directly pins and also the red ball. Let's see if there is a defensive position, because maybe it was too much speed on the player's ball. I don't believe. I think it's a strong exactly. It's a strong defense in any case. So Lopez has to play for a one cushion shot. We'll be aiming for the red one to do 4 points. Not doing the 4 points, but maybe finding a defense in any case.
Daniel hat versicht die 4 Punkte mat zu holen, net natürlich net krit, mit den Tempo ist aber richtig, so dass da en Defense versichtet nach rauszukriegen. Das ist ganz schwer. That's very difficult. It's exactly in the corner, right?
Exactly. Also here, mid Garuffa. The aim is to get 4 points and not 3, just like Lopez was doing, because otherwise there will be just like that way an easy shot for Michelangelo Aniello.
Ja, das Ziel war für 4 Punkte das zu machen, weil das wird genau den Problem und das ist auch was dann passiert ist. Da bleibt die Position und da kann der Gegner direkt darauf attackieren. Daniel was very good in form in this moment, because I think that he wins the tournament before this in Massafra. I remember.
I think yes. Yeah, exactly. This is a two cushion shot to get again both balls in the opposite corners, or more or less in that line. It's short with his ball a little bit, but in any case a good defense. And again mid Garuffa for Michelangelo Aniello. Was taking again the ball from the wrong side. Even not a good tempo in that case, and so Daniel Lopez has a possibility to play for a three cushion shot again.
Ja, er hat den Ball die Garuffa auf der falschen Seite getroffen, anderen hat nicht einen guten Tempo, so dass Daniel so direkt kann attackieren oder respektiv Kontrolle von der aus der Position zu kriegen.
We'll be playing for I think a one cushion shot. Exactly that way, because the three cushion shot would have been not so easy. Because of the position, he should have played a three cushion shot by having a crossing between the two balls. Not easy in that position, and so he was deciding to go that way, where even doing only one pin, the defense was could have been, and it is, quite strong.
Ja, also net in Durchschuss gewählt, weil op der für den Dreibeiner zu spielen, du war de Konter, die war so an Hai als den Tempo de gespielt huet, egal auch van den nëmmen eng Keelkrit so wie de Fall war, hat awer Defense dabei.
Two caution shot from Daniel Lopez. Here, the mistake is quite, as we can see from the image and the body position and the face position, the face of Daniel. Not a good shot. So now it's Michelangelo Aniello that can play a 3 caution shot and also the red ball. At the end, he was also only doing the red one, so even 4 points, but a very good defense. And here it's the time for Daniel Lopez to go for a 2 caution shot and find a good defense and maybe some pin. Let's see what will be the result of that shot. Quite good. So I think that now Michelangelo has to go for a 1 caution shot from one side or the other. If he will be going on the short rail, I think he will be aiming. Let's see, because it should be aiming also. No, was going for a 4 caution shot. That's an aggressive one. That's
Yes. In this case, he chose this position to make points and to get the Daniel behind him, more behind him, or it was just it was this was the shot that he has to do, or
I think
was the
well,
alternative.
I think yes, because there was not the possibility to get with positive English on the short rail, which would have been the best shot in any case. But if you don't have the possibility to do short in that way, you don't have also the possibility to play for an easy defense. So I think it's it's a good choice to go for the pins and to be aggressive. On the other hand, we saw that the reply from Daniel Lopez, it's 4 to 5 caution shot coming from the long rail. Even amazing shot, amazing tempo. But I think that in that case also, he was doing only 2 points, but he left the possibility to do again pins to Michelangelo Aniello, which is taking a good advantage on this set, quite more than 20 points. Let's see if Daniel Lopez will be able to come back, starting from this 3 caution shot.
Ja, den Daniel versicht wirklich nach dem heute Stoß, um an den Match zu kommen. Nicht natürlich du kein Resit. Tempo ist perfekt. Sein Ball leider an der Mac. So kann den Aniello spielen, aber du kriegst vielleicht eine Position, wo hier aber noch immer kann diagonal auf der Diagonal spielen.
Yes, Daniel on the 3 caution shot was aiming to do pins and a strong defense because he has to come back for over 20 points. He did 0, but the choice and the idea behind the solution is absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And so Aniello, again, its tactics was not playing aggressive, was just playing just to arrive and touch the opposite ball. And not an easy position for Daniel Lopez, a 2 caution shot with the body in the opposite way around from the pins. And
Yes.
again, amazing shot from Michelangelo Aniello, 8 points on a 2 caution shot.
And this is the result of this sequence of shots. Ja, dat is het resultaat, nachdem dat an dem Stoß vu Fidron net attackiert huet an die Defense gespielt huet an der Hoffnung, dass den Daniel Lim abst du gegen los. Und so war doch.
Again here, Daniel Lopez going only for a defensive shot because the red ball could aim him and having even a very good position and very strong defense, because it's just like having two other pins over the ones that we can have normally, because the lines are very close, and so Michelangelo Aniello was forced to play a two cushion shot. And now even here, Daniel has the possibility to come back with a three cushion shot, or maybe, but it will not be so easy with the direct shot coming from the long range. Let's see. I think a three cushion shot, exactly.
This more conservative and more.
Yes, because in any case, he's finding the same position where Aniello was starting the shot before. So 6 points for Daniel, and again, Michelangelo Aniello has to find a save on that position. Not so difficult than the other one, but again here Aniello is starting with a defensive solution, just taking the opposite ball and trying to see if Daniel Lopez will be doing something very, very.
Yes.
You need something something really perfect for a comeback, and to not let Michelangelo Aniello play and quite an easy or a normal, let's say, shot afterwards.
Ja, ich versuche am Tempo Punkten zu machen, an natürlich die in Defense, für das Aniello kann.
Yes, because in any case, this one is a defense, but not for this kind of. And this is exactly what we were speaking about. 4 points done, 4 points even for Michelangelo Aniello. The result at the end is 0, but Aniello is coming close to the end of the third set.
Ja, das ist genau das, was versucht wird zu machen. 4 Punkte, aber einer ist noch immer am Vierdeel 40-17.
In that case,
gucken, wie den Daniel reagiert. But I saw Daniel.
In that case, Daniel was aiming exactly for this position, because Aniello could have been going for a Garuffa or a mid Garuffa and not find a defensive solution. So, my opinion for Michelangelo Aniello is not to go for a two cushion shot, but a front cushion. Was finding not a lucky kiss, and so here Daniel has still the possibility to find pins and a very good defense. Let's see what will be happening also here. It's a key shot for Daniel Lopez during that set for a comeback.
Oh, the tempo was good, but it was unlucky with the pins. But Aniello, he was not happy with this kiss, because at this level it will be not so easy.
Yeah, but only 2 points in this shot. It's, I mean, not a very good.
Yes,
very good result.
You see that. Then you see the champion after this kiss. He plays this shot, Cappello di Prete, I think.
No, it's a three cushion reverse.
Reverse, and then the tempo
reverse
was
three cushion.
Perfect. Beautiful solution.
Absolutely. Let's see what will be the choice from Michelangelo Aniello. Three cushion shots is the easier solution, because you can arrive with within the opposite ball by taking a lot of the opposite one, and so very nice tempo, very nice solution, and now it's the time for Daniel Lopez to solve this issue with the two cushion shot fast.
Ja, ich spielte einen Zweewänner fest für den Ball und den anderen wegzukriegen.
Nice solution. But anyway, Michelangelo Aniello can play a two cushion shot. Mr. Midgaruffa taking perfectly. Taken perfectly. 6 points.
In the heart of the pins. Motzen dran.
Absolutely. Same solution for Daniel Lopez.
Yeah.
Defensive solution, because as far as I know, Daniel and these kind of players, they are aiming that way because they are trying to find a mistake in terms of speed or something similar from the opposite player. But again, one cushion shot from Michelangelo Aniello. The aim is to get the ball and to find the defensive position. By chance was taking the red ball and 5 points, which is okay, absolutely. And
this is speciality from Daniel.
yes, it's 8 points with 2 more because it was also getting 10 points from this shot. Now Aniello has to find the way to get over this situation. Two cushion shot will be the choice. He has to save from that position because otherwise Lopez will have again the possibility for a comeback with a nice shot and a good defense. This set can be still not at the end of the.
He has to reverse his ball on the. Yes, he plays with the reverse. It was fantastic, this shot. Look.
Yes, this is quite an amazing shot. And now Aniello has to find again, has to solve this defensive position, and amazing shot from Daniel Lopez, 10 points, 43 to 55. Aniello has to find a good save, otherwise Lopez can find again maybe pins and defense, and it will be very hard then to. For a set that we would imagine been finished 3 shots ago, now we see that Aniello will have to solve this very hard trouble. 3 cushion shot, but this is what we mean for champion. It means that I have 1 point to get to close the set. It will be that one I will be aiming. No fear, and the idea to close the match anyway. Michelangelo Aniello, amazing 3 cushion shot and 6 points. Third set for him, 2-1 for Daniel Lopez.
Ja, also das ist wirklich den Champion, den dann wirklich den Moment, wo ihn dann den Match muss ausmachen. Dann
just one thing, if he was taking a thinnest part of that of the opposite ball, it would have been maybe doing 2 points and also the red one, so it would be closing in any way the set.
Ja, also egal wie, auch wenn er nach mir dünn ging treffen, hätte er 6 Punkte gehabt. Und das wäre auch durchgegangen. I have a question, Luca.
Yeah.
When in this case, I see always the public standing I say maybe 2 meters from the table, and it's very close. It's very close.
Yeah.
Are the people very quiet, or the players they can listen, or they can hear what they say?
Basically,
No,
the people is there to stand and see the match, so they are quite always very polite.
because
So what you don't see, there is a little tribune on the opposite part of the table, because I was in Massafra, so I know where the TV table was fitted and built up. It was absolutely a nice place. This was the entrance of the big room where there was also the other tables, and I don't think that they had any kind of trouble within the noise, and I don't think it's an issue to have. I mean, the people close to the table, so it's.
in this environment, every player has no problem, I think, because he knows this is this place, and when you are concentrate, you
Yeah,
didn't heard it.
yeah, it's exactly what you are telling. So concentration keeps you away any kind of possible
Yeah,
trouble
but well, no.
between players, music, or any kind of noise.
Uh-huh. And this is always the first set. That's the set that you know. In this case, it's Aniello. He knows he don't. He must. He has to win, because then it's finished.
Yes, and
And
also Daniel Lopez knows that a possible comeback can get
yeah,
on fire Michelangelo Aniello, and
on
so it will
yeah,
not
it
be an
gives.
easy fifth set in any case for both.
Yes, yes.
Three caution shot for Daniel Lopez.
Ja, drei Banner
I really
gespielt.
don't know
Lang.
if it was that the aim of the shot, but the tempo is quite okay. If also would have taken the ball from the opposite side, uh, it would have been okay in any case for a defensive position.
Also auch mit dem kleinen Fehler, mit dem du Tempo wäre, aber der Stoß okay.
Again here, two caution shot. We see that they are trying to start the same sequence that we saw quite often within this kind of player. So corner playing, just like we can tell, and in that case it will be Daniel Lopez to play one caution shot. It's called sponda palla in Italian. The only thing that you should not do is a kiss, and it's exactly what Lopez was doing here. So easy shot
Ja.
for the Michelangelo Aniello, which can take pins and advantage on that set. Let's see.
Also op der Position de Fehler den net F gemat gin, an den awer an de Lopez zu krit huet, dat war de Stunde Konter. Also duch huet de Geichner a ganz flott Positionioun, an er kann attackéieren an Bellere an der Diagonal losse.
One caution shot with English for Daniel Lopez. The aim was to get the full part of the ball and get his white ball close to the corner. He took the wrong part of the opposite ball, so now Michelangelo has the possibility to play a front shot and to take advantage on this third set.
Ja,
Only 2
Daniel
points for
macht-
him, and this could have been
Das wird,
yes, just that. Okay, up to you, Giovanni.
no, it was just the translation. It was Daniel has the shot, pardon, de Ball für Fedrun, der war gut gespielt für den Daniel, mais den Aniello wird durch die Filotto gespielt. Just 2 Punkte mit dem Tempo aus tiptop gewirrscht.
That was a key shot, in my opinion, in that set. Anyway, because it would have taken into a different position Michelangelo Aniello by doing 10 and not doing 2. Anyway, 3 cushion shot again for Daniel Lopez. He's not finding again a defensive position. Now we have a 3 cushion shot for Michelangelo Aniello, and maybe also the possibility to arrive
Maybe
on the back of the red ball if he was playing to
better.
get just to exchange the balls. Let's see. Exactly.
Ja, der Ball für Fedrun, das war der Schlüsselball gewesen vom Match, wenn du 10 Punkte gemacht hat. Lo hätten sich aber rattrapiert gekriegt. Nee, die Position ass nach immer op. Er kann über 3 Banden den Ball von anderen treffen. If the ball goes 2 centimeters more, it was better for Michelangelo because
Absolutely yes. Or on the other way around, if he was getting also the red pin was arriving from a different position, and then the speed and the tempo would have been absolutely okay, in my opinion. So it's just question of doing a little bit much more pins than a different arrival on the red ball. Again here, another possibility to get big advantage for Michelangelo Aniello.
Oh.
Front cushion shot. Personally, I consider it a little bit too aggressive, but anyway, we see that in that set, 2 front shots from Michelangelo Aniello, where he could have been scoring at least 10 points. He did only 4. Let's see if this will be something that will.
Also die dort 2 Stes wurden just 2 Punkte möcht, wo net kënne méi man. Dat sind die ihm das hat ex wahrscheinlich lo kachten, ne? Weil dat do möcht hier normalerweise viel besser.
This is a strange mismatch from Daniel Lopez was taking the ball the opposite way around because he was playing for the pins, and it's the same cushion where he was bouncing some shot before, so maybe it's not an easy table for him in that only in that position, because at the end they were playing a very, very nice cushion game. Also here was trying to find a defensive position. Quite an easy shot for Michelangelo Aniello, as Steven even has the possibility to do a lot of pins and to take again advantage in that set, and also the red ball, sorry. So 10 points, so 26-3, and the road for the 5th set for Michelangelo Aniello could be that one. Let's see if Daniel Lopez, which is not really playing very well on this 4th set, can have a comeback.
Ja, da guck mal, ob Daniel do comeback als so rausbringt, weil net lo ganz gut gespielt, so die 2 Stes mit dem de Score ass nach bei 26-11. Nee, du hast noch nicht décidé.
Well, Daniel did 8 points on a 2 cushion shot. Had a kiss on the opposite part of the table, and Aniello did an amazing cushion shot, one cushion shot, 8 points again, and not a perfect maybe defense, but absolutely took advantage from this situation. And then Lopez can only have the possibility to play one cushion shot to try to come back on the red ball. Let's see. Good advantage for Michelangelo Aniello. Let's see what will be the choice here. I think a 7 cushion shot. Too close because, as we can see, the ball was not following the other one, but was going close to the short rail. I even think that there was not the possibility to do a seven cushion shot, because if Aniello was taking the ball full, maybe he was taking the red ball on after the third row, the third cushion. But let's see now Lopez if can take advantage of this 0 point score from the shot of
Yeah,
Aniello. One cushion shot slow, 10 points, and
also ein ebener
I think that
10 Punkte, aber das ist ein Avantage, den den Daniel Lo op den Stoß kommt rausspringen.
two cushion shot, nice solution and tempo for Michelangelo Aniello, but I think that he knows that he had a lot of possibilities to take much more than these 13 points of advantage in that set. 3 cushion shot for Daniel Lopez. Again, too close, wrong tempo. Another possibility
Yeah.
for Michelangelo Aniello to do a lot of pins and to get a lot of advantage in this set again. Let's see.
Yes, he's unlucky. It's the third shot like this.
Well, let me say that this
Two
is not
and
unlucky,
four.
because he was aiming to do something that, in my opinion, in that set was not necessary. He should have been playing for the pins.
For 12.
No, I mean, even to do 8 or 10, it would not matter what was at the end the result. I think that's the
I
only
think
thing he has to consider, to do a lot of pins and to take advantage. In that case, he was doing something that was perfect. He did only
then,
4 points, but
Daniel.
at the end, still Lopez is there, and now he again has to do pins. And now, yes, maybe a defense, but this is
Yeah,
quite okay. I think that he realized that he is exactly what he had to do the shot before. At the end, again, 13 points, but could have been more.
yes, because he don't look so confident, I think. Because he knows that these 2 shots can cost him the set.
Four points for Daniel Lopez. Was aiming to get
Very,
was giving maybe a little much more than the speed needed in that shot, by considering also the red pin. And now here, Aniello again can play a front shot. It's a two cushion shot, 8 points. Here, yes, aggressive. And now it's the time for Daniel Lopez to find a way to do pins and a strong defense if he wants to come back on that set. Let's see.
his speciality. Look. Tempo, perfekt. Ja, also du hast den Daniel die gesot no denen 4 Steis op de Score opkom.
It's an amazing trick-action shot from Daniel Lopez because it takes a lot of time to learn how to take the player's ball in the mid part of the table and to find the right tempo for the comeback on the other side. And here was gaining a shot to get over or close better Michelangelo Aniello in that set.
Yes.
10 points. Maybe is that the solution that Aniello would have considered to do when he was taking this little kiss some shot ago. And 10 points, strong defense.
Ja, du hast die Stoß, den noch den Aniello für so versichtet, just nach der Konterkrieg, hat noch die Position raus. Voilà.
And not a lucky shot from for Michelangelo Aniello. Let's see, because Daniel Lopez has also the possibility to close the match. He can play to do 11 or 12 points. Let's see. I think 12 if he's able to get.
You can have a kiss, yeah, yes.
Yeah. 10 points. Could also have been able to close the match with a lucky kiss. But now it's 59 and Michelangelo Aniello has to do 8 points to close the match. Not easy for him because
no,
the trick-action shot direct is not easy. There is the red ball.
It's just one shot. It's just one shot and 8 points to do. He has no choice. He has just one shot, I think.
Not lucky, really not lucky Aniello in that case, because the position is that with the red ball position is taking out the easiest shots of the trick-action shot. So I think that he has to play something different. Let's see the choice of Michelangelo Aniello here. A missing one cushion shot. Even here, not lucky. It could have been doing 8 or 10 to get this part of the ball. You have to be really a champ. Not lucky that set for Michelangelo Aniello. And 4 points. And now Daniel Lopez is winning that game. I think that Michelangelo Aniello has something to consider about this last set. He had a lot of possibilities to win quite with a good advantage in terms of points. I think that we saw a very, very nice play, very nice game, nice shots, nice technique, and also nice tactics. What do you think, Giovanni, about that? You enjoyed this game, yes. And I think that you were able to explain in Luxembourg, I think.
Luxembourgish, yes.
Luxembourgish.
Yes, the game was fantastic. It was a fantastic game, and all these games that finished with the last shots, we know also here in Luxembourg sometime. So this is, I think, not a good feeling for the players, but this feel that it's one time win the opposite player, one time you win. So this is a passion. So we all win. Yeah.
I do agree with you, Giovanni. I think that in that case, Michelangelo Aniello would have been considering some kind of, how can I say, different solutions for the last set, but we saw also amazing plays, amazing shots from Daniel Lopez. again, Giovanni, I thank you for joining me this evening within these 5Pins4Dummies. I hope to see you soon in Luxembourg or even all over the Europe.
Yeah. Overall,
it's been
maybe,
really a pleasure for me and for us to having here with you. I leave even here the word to you just to tell something that it's the end up of this broadcasting in your language, and after that I will finish by thanking everybody again also in English me. So up to you, Giovanni. Feel free to tell what you think about this broadcasting and what you can take advantage of these 5Pins4Dummies all over the Europe and the world, I believe.
Ja, also dazu war eine ganz gute Experienz. Ich für mich, das ist natürlich nicht immer so einfach. Der Luca hat mich so gefreut, für das zu machen. Und ich habe gewusst, wir sind ja so lang, also so oft schon dabei gewesen auf der ganzen europäischen Szene. Und dafür mussten wir auch dann in dem Moment doch mitmachen. Und das ist für mich ein Plaisir, und noch als Repräsentant von der Föderation, vom Club und vom 5K zu Luxembourg. Ich hoffe natürlich, alle gut gefallen. Und wir hoffen, dass wir unseren Sehern gesehen und dass wir spielen. Ich stehe mit Luca, Filia Channel, Fibis, AVLAB und CB. Merci für die flotte Initiative. Voilà. Merci. Grazie.
Thank you, Giovanni. Thank you, really. I thank also again the Italian Federation. Mirko Bianchi, which is our producer, the CIB, the UMB, and the last appointment with the 5Pins4Dummies will be next Wednesday, even at 9 o'clock. There will be one of the most amazing players that you can see all over the world. I don't tell you who he will be. It's a friend, and it will be amazing to have here him with me. One particular thing, I never did anything and told something about players, but today would have been the birthday of one of the most amazing players that I saw play all over my life. He passed away 8 years ago. It's Gianni Bombardi. So everywhere he is, I think that he will be joining our broadcasting ever, and I know that he will be absolutely happy about this spreading the 5Pins in all over the Europe. Thank you, guys. Bye, Gianni. We know and we think about you quite always when we play all over the world. And see you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.
Yes. I hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao.